Hey, what's up, y'all? I am giving you the unglamorous look at my life right now. I thought it was time for me to go live again. It's been a minute, and so if you are new to this channel, hi, I'm Brett Shuford. I know we've had a lot of new people come join this channel recently, and what I end up doing is I am an actor, a full-time working actor, and I help people strive towards their Broadway lives and beyond, which is what I've been able to do myself. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing below. But what I really wanted to talk about, it's a new series that I think I'm going to start and see how you guys like it. And it's called Reviewing the Reviews. Now, last night, I had the window open, so if you hear that airplane, it's an airplane. Last night, Be More Chill, new musical opened on Broadway, and it's been sort of around for a while. They did, for those of you that don't know the history of Be More Chill, let me know if you do. Just leave a little comment here. Let me know what you think of Be More Chill. If you've listened to the cast recording or if you've seen a production of it. They did a production of it in New Jersey at a few years ago, and it got terrible reviews. But because this composer, Joe Iconis, has created a really amazing community clique, if you will, within the theater world that is a very devoted fan base, he was able to get enough of a fan base to support it, to get a production done off Broadway, which did fairly well. I mean, definitely sold out their run. And it's choreographed by a friend of mine who I just think is really wildly creative and cool, is Chase Brock. And of course, produced by Jen Tepper. If you haven't seen my interview with Jen Tepper, make sure you check that out on my channel. But they were able to get enough fan base and funding to get it to Broadway, and it opened last night. So what I really want to do with this series, Reviewing the Reviews, is talk about how really reviews and criticism are not as important as we think. In the Broadway community, historically, reviews have been the way that they sell tickets, and that's just not as true anymore. And if you haven't noticed, especially with this show, it's a great example of what title of show says. I'd rather be 9 people's favorite thing than 100 people's 9th favorite thing. And that's exactly what this show is, and it got itself to Broadway, and it's such a great lesson for us in life. So there's the New York Times review, which I read last night, by Ben Brantley. Now, Ben Brantley has been reviewing musicals and plays on Broadway for decades. And Ben, they tend to be pretty snarky and pretty snooty. This is not the show that is necessarily, he's not the demographic of this show. And there are other reviews which were actually fairly positive, but this one, the last paragraph I want to read, because I think it says a lot about the review, okay? And that is, it says, doubtless much care and calculation has gone into remounting Be More Chill, but it still has the goofy karaoke quality of kids performing boisterously for other kids. It doesn't try to dazzle its audience with glossy professionalism. For better or worse, this may be the only show on Broadway that a tween could see and think happily, hey, I could do that at home. Now, first off, what's wrong with that? Seriously, having a tween say, hey, I could do that at home, means that they're actually like seeing theater, A, and B, thinking, wow, that's something I could really do. So I think that the point is that there's always going to be criticism, and there's always going to be somebody who's going to have suggestions, and you can't take it to heart, because especially nowadays, you have to consider who's writing this, their demographic, and the fact that they just want to sell papers. I find that last sentence really interesting, that it doesn't try to gloss with professionalism, but you're talking about a show, Be More Chill, that is from the perspective of young teenagers who don't know anything about being professional. That's the point of the show, is that it's supposed to feel like it's them telling the story. It's from their perspective. So, don't if you've seen Be More Chill and you have thoughts on it, I really would love to know what they are. One of the things for me as a performer, I found is I always would get disappointed in a show if I don't get mentioned in a review, which has happened several times. I always get disappointed if I get mentioned, but it's not, hugely like, oh, Brett Shuford is a revelation. But the thing you have to always remember is that reviews don't matter in the end. How many times have we seen, especially in the last few years, a review come out and it didn't affect ticket sales? It was really about the word of mouth. And this is a show, Be More Chill, that I think could surpass and prove this point more than any other show. That when you build a fan base and a community and you are trying to be of service by speaking their language and showing them there's a place where they belong and showing them that there is a voice for them, you can surpass so many people. You can surpass a lot of the bigger things. So tell me what you think about that. Have you in the past ever had a review or somebody say something and it just got stuck in your brain? Sometimes I think it's really important when you're in a show, don't even worry about reading the reviews, because then you'll start thinking about all the things that they say in that review that are going to get stuck in your brain. Really, for us, it's just to keep on creating, keep on supporting theaters, keep supporting each other, and keep supporting me by subscribing to this channel. All right. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.